air signs. If you are of Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this is your new moon reading in Pisces. How you doing, air signs? I hope y'all doing well. So let's get right into your reading. So as I mentioned with my other element readings, that first and foremost, this is a general, even though it's the collective of you air signs, this is not going to resonate 100%, so you know what to do. You just take and own what resonates and that you can identify with the strongest. I have 3 astrological energies, so that means 3 piles. So if the first pile or energy don't connect with you, then maybe the second. If the second don't, maybe something from the third energy might resonate. So again, just take what resonates and leave the rest for your viewers, okay? Now, with that being said, I did pull out 1 card from the Moonology deck because it is in fact pertaining to the phase that we are in, the new moon. But as I mentioned in my overview, that new moon symbolizes what? Beginnings, new beginnings. So it says a new start is coming. And so we want to tap in further to see what areas that you guys will see new beginnings in and how this new moon phase energy will help impact whatever this is and whatever area of your life that you will in fact see some type of something new coming your way. All right, now as well, I pulled out 3 astrological energies. First and foremost, that being of the sign that this new moon is in Pisces. It's about sensitize. So we're going to see in what area you guys would need to be sensitive to or for. And we're going to see with those cards. And then next we move over to the second astrological energy, that being the 12th house, because Pisces rules the 12th house and it's about introspection. So we're going to see in what area you guys will or will introspection be called for. And then last we close out with the 2 planets, because Pisces is under 2 co-ruling planets, that of Jupiter and Neptune. And Jupiter is about abundance, and then Neptune speaks upon vision. And this is what the overall energy is behind this new moon, about vision, because Pisces, they are daydreamers, they are visionaries, they are creative. They have creative abilities, and they are all things creative in terms of when it comes to their vision. So definitely we're going to tap in to see where you air signs will see vision in terms of what it is that you are in fact looking to see some type of newness in, okay? So the first card that came out pertaining to the first astrological energy of the sign of Pisces, we have the moon, which is a major arcana. And in the second, we have the King of Pentacles. And then we have the 5 of Cups. So I will say I was a little nervous when I pulled out these cards, because I'm like, okay, what is the message and what's going on here with my air signs? What is the message? Well, first of all, the moon, which is, like I said, a major arcana, speaks upon the energy coming behind it, which brings clarity. The moon, which in fact we are under this new moon. So the moon phase for you air signs, because this came out, this is the only card that came out for you guys. So it speaks upon the fact that somehow there's going to be a major type of clarification, some type of knowledge, some type of information, but really clarity into what it is that you guys will need to be sensitive to. And the message I got is of oneself, to you guys, yourself, right? Because when it comes to the way you think about perhaps money, because the King of Pentacles deals with money, which means that you are concerned or it's been on your mind in terms of your financial stability. You want to be this King of Pentacles. But perhaps in the past, because we have the 5 of Cups, perhaps some of you have seen opportunities come and go. Maybe there have been investments. Whatever it is that involved your pentacles, involved your money, you saw a lost end, because the 5 of Cups can also be like a loss. But you've been crying over what has been lost. So figuratively, it's like crying over spilt milk. So it's like, where do I go from here? How do I recoup the things that I have lost? Now, this doesn't have to be pertaining to your money or job or career. This could be anything that perhaps you have felt a lost end or what have you. So now with this new moon, you're going to take the energy of this new moon to what? To start, to start over again and to manifest. Because remember, this new moon is about manifesting, setting your intentions. So what are you air signs going to do? You're going to, if I can suggest, go and get yourself a vision board. Create, set your intentions so that you can see a sense of what it is that you are envisioning for yourself, to understand that when it comes to what it is that you are indeed wanting, your dreams of something bigger in terms of your stability, tap into your own sense of emotions, because cups speak about emotions. So does the moon. The moon is represented by the sign of Cancer. So Cancer taps into the emotions. So you have to tap into yourself and know that whatever it is that you create, whatever it is that you visualize, and provided that you take time alone, because let's talk about that. Let's go into the book right quick. The Pisces energy message is take time alone to develop an idea or listen within. So again, whatever it was in the past, whatever those ideas, whatever those opportunities was that didn't quite work out as you planned, don't beat yourself over. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be sensitive to your feelings and emotions to know that all is not lost. Because with each cycle of the moon, we all have what it takes to recreate and to constantly maintain the things that we want to see or envision to come to our physical reality, right? And it says here it's essential that you take care of yourself, your individual self, and honor who you are. So again, it speaks about that sensitive aspect of you being able to take care of how you think, but also overall, just your way in how you view yourself in a higher light, right? So whenever opportunities come and they go, or whatever investments, whatever it is that you feel that you have not seen the best results or outcome of, don't stop there. All is not lost, because in life we have to stay on it, right? We have to work hard to reach the King of Pentacles, right? The King of Pentacles status didn't get here or obtain what he got by quitting or stopping. You got to be on it, because eventually you will see the outcome. You will see that stability in whatever area of your life this is. It doesn't have to, focus on money, but because the Pentacles stands out and it is one of the most stable money cards in the deck, then I feel that this is pertaining to some of you that might be feeling in this energy, feeling alone, feeling it's okay to be alone, but when you're alone, what's going through your mind? What are you thinking? Are your thoughts and what you're envisioning, is it positive? Come out of that negativity thought and think positive. Set those intentions. And when you set those intentions and stay positive about them, then you will see those positive things coming toward you. You will attract all things positive, right? Now, that's what I got from that. Now we move over to the second astrological energy of introspection under the 12th house. And the cards that came out was the Knight of Cups, another major arcana of the High Priestess, and the Eight of Swords. And at the bottom, I decided to pull this out as well to bring it into this mix of the cards, is the Chariot. And before we get into the Chariot, let's tap into what these energies of these cards mean. So starting with the Page of Swords, Page of Swords brings offers or presents an offer. It brings some type of a message of any kind, particularly to love, okay? Doesn't have to be. It could be a love of someone or something, right? So, but next to it, as I mentioned, we have the High Priestess. Now, what did I get from this? It comes to the fact that when it comes to, for some of you, this will apply for some of you, when it comes to love, you have to decide, because it is under the introspection energy. So when it mentions about taking time to introspect what it is in your life, what it is when it comes to those in your relationships, personal relationships, even when it comes to friends and any other connections, overall, what the message is, tap into your own intuition. But when you do that, you are, in fact, when you're alone, you are introspecting who remains in your life and who is time to remove from your life, right? Because the Eight of Swords, to me, is keeping and holding on to things. People, things, whatever it may be, that is in your energy that drains you, that kind of makes you feel depleted, but keeps you bounded in some way, right? But they are not there for your own purpose, or they're not there in your energy other than negativity. So to me, this speaks about toxicity in this case. The Eight of Swords can mean other things, right? It can mean feeling trapped. But I feel that when it comes to love, when it comes to personal relationships, when it comes to, this could be anybody. It could be friends. It could be family. This is just speaking about connections. People that you are connected with, that you associate yourself with. It's a time to introspect, to see again who remains in your life and who it's time to cut off, to remove out of your life, right? Because at the end, you need to be able to take charge, take on this new attitude that under this new moon, this is going to be the day. This is going to be the day in which I take charge, which speaks about the Chariot. The Chariot is a fast-moving energy, but it's like a take charge energy. And with the two chariots here, you have a white horse and you have a black horse. So to me, that represents, the white usually represents positive, purity. The black represents negative. So to me, this speaks about energies that you don't want to keep around you. You want to release it and let go, right? Now, it can also tap into loving of oneself, which kind of a little bit dips into the first part about being sensitive. Loving of yourself, right? But actually, when you take the moment to love yourself, that means you are loving yourself to the point where you are only allowing those that love you back and give you positive vibrations to stay around yourself. And those that give you negative vibrations, it's time to let them go, right? So that's what I get for introspection. So for emphasis again, introspection comes into play. How for your air signs is that you're going to take a reflective moment in that quiet time to really kind of skim through, scan, if you will, to see who you want to keep in your life and those that it's time to be released, time to let go, right? So that's what I see in terms of that area. You're taking an introspection of who you want to keep around and those that you do not, right? And that basically equals self-love. Because at the end of the day, your peace of mind, your happiness, and just being able to know that you deserve to be around people that exude positive vibrations, positive energy, right? So that's what I got from that. Now we move over to the last energy and we have Neptune. Remember, that's about vision. And so what area would you guys, what are you envisioning? What is your vision? Particularly starting from this new moon. We got another Hermit card, another major arcana card of the Hermit. We got the Three of Wands and we got the Six of Pentacles. So how does this play into the energy coming from the Neptune, the planet of Neptune with vision? Well, the Hermit again speaks about self-reflection. Again, going back to introspection. So when you're in a hermit mode, in fact, you see this energy is by themselves. They are alone. But as well, if you look, there are like steps here. This is like a path that's leading you to the top. For me, this represents where you have come from. Remember going back to that first energy where with the Five of Cups, where you felt things, you felt lost, things that have been missed opportunities, right? To me, it's calling for you to, again, go back to those visions. Go back to what it is that you want, those fantasies, those dreams. Dream big. But in this moment, you're going to see actually all the work you have put in, where you have come. to where you are right now, because each step of the way you are working toward what it is that you are looking for, right? But you're not going to be able to see it without taking that time alone. So this card strongly suggests that some of you air signs need to spend time alone, away from those that are around you. Find that quiet place to really go in and really bring that vision back to life. As I mentioned with the other elements, go out today and get yourself a vision board. Create a vision board. Set those intentions, because that's what the energy of this new moon is about. Setting your intentions, manifesting, right? Because when you do that, you are ready, like the energy of the Three of Wands. You're ready to press forward. You're not looking back. In the past, you kind of look back. You was kind of lacking and thinking about the spilt milks, that, so to speak, that was spilt. Now, once you have re-entered into a new way of thinking and you are revisiting your visions, you now are ready to go ahead, move forward. This energy is not looking back. So the Three of Wands is about looking toward that vision that will bring you a sense of passion, because Wands is about fire. Fire represents the passion. It symbolizes something that you will love. Think about what it is that you are dreaming about the most and go with that. That is the passion that will drive you toward that goal, right? And ultimately, it will bring you to your energy of the Jupiter, which is abundance. And we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles speaks about abundance. So what you put in, you will get back in a big way, because Pentacles is money. And like I said, we started off with the King of Pentacles, where I felt that some of you felt in some way you haven't been able to create that financial stability. But if you set your intentions high, you dream big, you stay positive, and believe that you are meant to have abundance like everyone else, because it's in your birthright, it's in your DNA to have abundance. So once you set those intentions, leave the rest to the universe and whomever your belief system is, that you can receive it. So get manifesting, set those intentions, think positive, my air signs, and you can get your King of Pentacles, because you will have all the abundance you need, because you believed, you had faith, and you trusted what it was that you wanted to bring out into your physical world. Okay, so this is what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did like it, if it did resonate, you know what to do. Send some electricity to that thumbs button to give me a like. Subscribe to this channel if you have not, so you can get more of these readings when we have the moon phases, and then share with your friends and family. Until next time, have a wonderful Monday evening. Peace, love, and light. Bye.